Arnold Barboza Jr. boxed really, really well, and you wondered whether he'd get it, and he got it. So well done to him. It's a fantastic victory for him. Jack Catterall will dust himself down and be back, no question about that. Last time when he lost, it was highly controversial, and people didn't think he did. I thought he beat Josh Taylor in that first fight, maybe even easier than the second fight. However, this time he can have no qualms about that. It was really close, and Barboza Jr. gets the nod, and well done to him and his team.
Adam Weiss has got a fight I didn't mention when I interviewed you the other week. Joe Joyce, Dillian Whyte. I think that the narrative is, obviously, people are saying how much has either man got left, and that's maybe going to be the deciding factor in the fight. Is that how you see it?
First of all, I think that we've been sleeping in the co-op arena, because we've been here 3 times within a week for Derek Chisora last Saturday, for the Catterall Barboza fight this Saturday, and of course on Monday for the press conference where Dillian Whyte and Joe Joyce, massive announcement for Queensbury and DAZN, huge heavyweight night with Akoli and Riakporhe, as well as David Adelaide and TKV. But yeah, I think it's a cracking fight. I think it's a fan-friendly fight. Dillian Whyte and Joe Joyce, the juggernaut coming through, and yeah, we don't know what Dillian Whyte's got left. He looked okay in Gibraltar, not great, but he looked okay. He got the job done, and let's see what he could do with Joe Joyce, because Derek Chisora is still hanging on for fight number 50, and I've always said I'd like to see that trilogy with Dillian Whyte. So I think if Whyte gets past Joyce, he should fight Derek. But Joe Joyce is a tough guy, and he's got an opportunity. They're all crowding around that heavyweight mix, aren't they? And we've got 2 massive fights next week with Zhilei Zhang and Avik Kabayel, and of course the big one with Daniel Dubois and Joe Parker. So many are sort of crowding around the picture, and Dillian Whyte wants another shot, I'm sure, at the big time. So does Derek, and I'm sure Joe Joyce wants a piece of it too. So a fantastic night here on April the 5th, and we can't wait for some real heavyweight action coming up.
You mentioned Derek Chisora there. I actually read an article last night from Colin Hart. Obviously, a fight with Anthony Joshua has actually been floated. They done that thing with the placards and AJ got the loudest cheer. Eddie Hearn said he wouldn't rule that fight, but Colin was saying for health reasons for Derek Chisora, he wouldn't want to see him in with the likes of Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua, a heavy puncher. Would you share those concerns at this stage, Derek Chisora's career?
Well, I mean, Derek looked good last Saturday night, but of course he is 41 and he's had 49 fights. So my choice, if I was to pick it, I'd say a Dillian Whyte, maybe the winner of a Whyte Joyce, something like that, to finish his career. That's what I'd like to see. But you never know in boxing, and money talks, and ultimately the Saudi situation and what Turkey's done with the heavyweight division, they'll have a look at it, and let's see if Derek fights here, maybe in London, or he fights in Saudi. But I think if he goes out in London, I would rather him fight Dillian Whyte there than AJ, I think, at the moment. I think AJ's got a number of fights he could fight, but there's only one fight that the casuals want to see, and that's the Fury fight. So I'd like to see Fury Joshua happen either this year, or if we can't get it, back end of this year, next year, and definitely I'd like to see Derek fight somebody like a Dillian Whyte to go out on.
Last one from me, Adam. Chris Eubank Jr, Conor Benn, creeping ever closer. I don't know if you saw the comments from Chris Eubank Sr. I mean, he's never been a massive fan of the fight, I think, because of the weight implications and the rehydration clauses. Said he won't be at the fight, he's not going to help with the promotion. Do you understand Chris Eubank Sr.'s concerns over the rehydration clause and the health impacts for his son?
Yeah, look, it's a difficult fight in many ways. There's some controversy over it. That Chris Sr. and Chris Jr., the most important thing is that they're a close family unit after the loss of Chris's brother Sebastian, and so I just hope that they're good. That's the most important thing. Of course we want Senior around the build-up. It's a controversial fight for a few reasons. Some don't like it. I like it. I think it's an exciting fight. I think it's a fight for the casual fans, and I think we had to see the sons of the legends, Eubank and Benn. It's a natural rivalry. We don't know who's going to win it. The two of them really dislike each other. They're polar opposites, a little bit like their dads. And we love to see Nigel and Chris Sr. around the promotion, but it's up to them, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Adam, it's getting late. I always appreciate you being so great and generous with your time, so I'll let you go. Thanks very much.
No problem at all.
Thanks, Adam.